Welcome to today's episode, my friends. It is time to become a champion of chaos here, and we got the full-blown guide for you in today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. As always, let's get into it here today, where we are going to overcome the champion of chaos. We're going to give you the breakdown of this brand new event here, latest and greatest, give you all the key tips and tricks to help you be successful here and take this thing down. Welcome. Let's go. So, oh no, we have a terrifying monster has appeared, my friends. Let's join forces and defeat it. Let's get random effects over here. The more you play, the more effects you can use. You can borrow cookies skills by purchasing them in the effects shop. And then additionally, we got it. So in order to do that, we got a battle. Now, a couple key things here as we break this down. First, though, if you are looking for more information, you can go up here to the eye and learn more about the challenge champion of chaos. Here we get to fight the champion of chaos and collect pawns. I'll come back to that in a second. Note that this boss is immune to poison. There's a big reason for that. All the other similar game styles and types of this particular game mode, they got destroyed by poison. So multiple teams can make a big difference. We're going to give you one team here to help you excel. And then we'll come back, as we always do, and fine tune all those things. So make sure you stay in touch for those pieces. Now, after the season ends, tallying will be held for a certain period of time. The score needed to obtain certain ranking rewards is updated with a certain delay. Please note that the values might change after the end of a season in case of too frequent changes to players' placement in the ranking as well. And we also have tokens. You can obtain resources according to the number of times damage was dealt to the boss. There is a chance to receive more valuable resources. Damage dealt with fire, poison, etc. is not counted, so keep those things in mind. Once you have acquired the maximum number of resources, they will stop appearing for the remainder of the season as well. Now, a couple things here. We do have special effects. In this game mode, you can enjoy two types of bonus effects: upgradable effects and random effects. There is a different type, a different set of effects for each boss. I'll show you that here in a second as well. And then collect resources from this game mode to make your upgradable effects more powerful. Use coins to activate one-time random effects. These effects do not repeat in other slots. You can meet certain conditions or use crystals to add more random effect slots. And then the cost of rerolls will increase with each try, but will become fixed at a certain point. You can lock effects you want, but the price will increase with the more effects locked. So we'll show that as well. Then effect shop. You can purchase tactical skills or cookie skills in the effect shop. The cookie skills are activated automatically at regular intervals without the buff applied to original caster cookie. You get 5 free rerolls that are refilled after the following battle. Okay, so those are all the important things. Here's where you level up. You see we get these pawns right here. In order to do that, they'll be right here, the common pawn. The other pawns are the elite pawns. The elite pawns here you can use at the shop, so you can see that. And you can also use the common ones here as well. So something to keep in mind. We do have 13 days left and counting to get all these rewards. You can see down here, we got 4,700 and 40,000 that we can get in order to blow through everything here on all of our upgrades, plus all the stuff in the shop as well. So keep that in mind. Part of that key, though, is we want to keep playing. Use up your stamina here, right? I got plenty of extra stamina jellies in order to take advantage of these things. Like it said, you can actually, we got to apply it first, so we'll randomize it. You can lock it in. Team's going to gain attack speed 3.5% or 3.15% every 5 seconds. I don't actually remember if it was in the other one, but we can lock that just like that. Now, additionally, a couple key things. You can see play 2 times to unlock the second one, play 10 times to unlock the third one behind my head. Now, we also have these probabilities. These things are important to understand as well as you progress. We got attack, we got attack speed. When an ally summon creature, we got summon creatures, damage to bosses, ambush cookies, team gains, all these other things. You'll see epics at 2.5%. We also got common at 2.5%. As you're re-rolling, essentially what that means is out of every roll, to get one of the specific ones, you're not going to get it twice. You get one. You do have the reduction theory in there as well in terms of opportunity of a 2.5%. If it was 1 out of 100, that's 1%. 2 is slightly better than 50. So essentially think about it as you're going to have to hit this a lot of times, well, 20 to hopefully get that in probabilities. All right. Additionally, here we got the effect shop. Here you can get the first one for free. So you can absolutely use this. Any effects will be applied, will be replaced with a newly purchased effect. All right, we're going to grab House of Oyster right now. Activates without the buffs for the caster for every 15 seconds. Obtain pure vanilla. Replace if tactical skill is already obtained. Activates herb skill every second. You can check in here too to see exactly what it is. We want the crit damage for now. We're going to apply that one for free, and you can randomize that. So here again, you can use your pawns to take advantage of these things as well if you'd like to. You do have that free roll there in place. All right, so those are a couple of the key aspects here when it does come to this in particular. Additionally, these tips here again, boss is immune to poison. We want to get lots and lots of attacks in order to take these things down and deal as much damage as possible. In our case here too, that boss most generally is probably not going to do enough damage. In that case, what does that mean? You don't really need a healer, okay? So a couple things in the past, we've found poison teams like this to be very, very useful. Reduce in those pieces as well in terms of damage reduction or defense. Additionally here, we found lightning to work out very well. And then this one again, a reoriented poison team, depending on a fine-tuned tweak. All right, in this case, we're gonna run it with this electric team here. Now, I'm not gonna go into too many details here for you. However, you can see what I'm running here. We really don't need ferret. We could throw in another skill elemental type of the electricity type if we'd want to deal more damage in that space. Ideally, we got 2 amplifiers here. What you may want to do in my case here is throw in putting all the mode as an example. The idea here is to really lift up your crit, take advantage of that, and score a ton of damage. Now, again, we'll come back to this in another episode with a more fine-tuned thing. However, I want to close this and show that out. Lots of attack and cooldown. And then in terms of our gear here, we're on crit, we're on attack, we're on caramel. Here we're on crit. Again, we're going to want lots of attack, so we'll go there and then really cool down there to amplify everything else. All right, so that is how that's going to work for us here in this particular team. Now, you can find the rankings here and see where you're at. We're pretty far behind some of those other players. No worries though, let's go ahead and get into the battle. So a couple things here in this one in particular. As we get into it, you're going to see, again, you can slow down if you'd like to. That's just going to help you get some better timings on this. As you can see here, you're going to watch and learn or really quickly understand how much damage we can do in this. And you can see all the pawns falling off here, my friends. This team is already doing into the billions of damage for you, just like me as the #1 free-to-play player. This is a very, very nice start in terms of those pieces. And if you caught it, there weren't more pawns flying off this thing at 2.7 billion damage for us out of the gate. All right, just a couple. We got to the 200. You're going to be capped at the 200 pawns there, and then probably close to 100 maybe out of each run on the elite pawns. So couple things there now. Now we got our pawns. What's going to happen here over time, you're going to find this to be very, very lucrative for your team. You're going to want to go up here and you're going to go into attack, and you're going to go into cooldown, and you're going to go into all these other things and constantly just keep leveling these up. Out of the gate, the high score does not matter. We're going to continue to work our way through this, max all this stuff out, run a bunch of these, and then start to fine tune for the best team. Now, the team that I showed has been a great team for me in the past. And as you could see, we could already do billions of damage, and we're already in the top 10% almost of this event. Incredible. So couple key pieces there, my friends. Continue to focus on these other parts here, amplifying the damage, figuring out these other parts, take advantage of as many runs as you can, max these things out, and then we get to the key fine tune, which is exactly what we want to do. With that, that is everything that you need to know about Challenge of Champion of Chaos here, my friends. I truly hope you enjoyed today's episode. Questions, comments, let me know. We'd love to see you in the Discord server. I truly appreciate your support as well, so thank you with that. Now, we got more of the Challenge Champion headed your way, so stay tuned for those things. And in the meantime, my friends, we got a lot more coming all the time. And until next time, keep on running.